Festival, K.O.T.S, watching the fastest street cars go up against each other. Let's f***ing go.
Today I'm working with the K.O.T.S team at GDR Festival, and in between helping people sign on to race, I've got some time to go around the event and check out some of these awesome cars. This is K.O.T.'s second event here at Sydney Dragway, this time running the roll racing portion of the GDR Festival. Burnouts allowed and a prepped surface giving those two-wheel drive cars a chance to play with some of the all-wheel drive monsters out here. There's music, food trucks galore, die-cast model shops, performance shops and live commentary throughout the day and into the night, all competing to see who is going to be king of the street. Now I've already put together a video of races from the elimination rounds, but here is just a little bit more of the event behind the action. We talk with Michelle from Car Part Restorations, Ben from ARTEC Performance, and we check out one of my mate's XR6 Turbos, Sebastian. There are some fast LSs out there, but hey, this is a fast Barra, and Sebastian doesn't muck around.
HSV lol, he thinks he can take on LSs.
Without a doubt, but Lambos are a different story.
Yeah, so you just took on Tony.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
So, let's see that footage.
Yeah, hey, nervous? He's gonna f***ing chop me. That thing flies, bro. 266. That was no good.
Yeah, okay. No one wants to go up against Tony unless
all
you
I
got
saw is a twin turbo R8 to my left.
Yeah.
Or Tony behind me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, because the staging's a little bit weird. I don't know who I'm going against.
Yeah.
And then I see the R8 pull in. I was like, all right, maybe better than the Lambo. Yeah. And then the Lambo comes in, and I'm like, yeah, done. Finished.
Done. Don't even try.
I didn't even want to. I didn't even want to race. I just wanted to crawl down the line, to be honest with you. But
no, actually, it. I want to race it. I want to see the difference. I want to see how many train links
it literally made me look like I was just standing still. I'm looking at it, and it's just gone.
What's done to it?
So still on the small frame turbo 3582 from Pulsar, billet, plenum and fuel rail from Plasma Man. That's their two-piece plenum. Atomic long block, it's rated to 1000 plus horsepower. Then we got a stage 3 ZF from Crescent Motors. That's also rated to about 1000 kilowatt.
Cool.
And yeah, pretty much is all your basic barrier.
That's all you need.
You know what's really cool about working for K.O.T.S is not just the amount of people that you get to meet, also being able to go a bit beyond barriers and walk halfway up the track and get really close to the action. This allowed me to get so many cool shots from all of the races in a really cool way.
Ben from ARTEC. How's it going today?
Good, yeah, we've had a pretty good weekend, plenty of new products to release and show people what we've been working on. Got our new Race 500 bolt-on turbocharger for the G16. The 2JZ twin turbo kit on display here, partially fitted up. Here we've got the Evo 10 turbo kit. That's going to have our downpipe and intercooler piping. So we've got the 3.5 inch intake pipe, which allows you to have factory airflow meter so you can tune your stock ECU. It's got a 4-inch into 3.5 inch downpipe. As for further products we are releasing, we've got our new RB25 downpipe and mid-pipe combination. So this works with the factory turbocharger and it bolts on all to your OEM emissions equipment. RB25 bolt-on turbocharger, that's almost ready for release. Some of the oil, water and water lines for the G16 turbos on display. Here's a little sneak peek of our 4G63 bolt-on turbocharger that we are continuing to develop and test. Here's a new downpipe that we've got coming out for the Evo V-band low mount, which allows for a plumb back wastegate, or it can be capped off for external venting. We've also re-released our 7 70mm Evo V-band manifold. We just modified the wastegate runner to give us a bit more clearance here to allow easier casting. G47, G50 turbine housing coming out in about a couple of weeks time. Here's the 2JZ GE 70mm as well, and here's the carbon intake as well. So we've actually had to design our own titanium fasteners to allow extra clearance, as these do have a longer runner than other ITV manifolds on the market. 70mm Evo, that's a 8685 just on there for mock-up. So you can run a full-size radiator, AC, 4-inch downpipe, air intake, air filter. You just have to run a slimline fan.
You've developed them to fit as well as you can within a factory.
Yeah, we know there's compromise with everything that we do, but we're trying to make them as universal and as easy to fit as possible.
Yeah, because modifying is a lot harder than people realize, right? It changes so many things. You just change one and it kind of ruins a lot of other things, but with your products, you've gone the extra mile to make it as easy as possible. In some cases, you don't even need to change anything.
Yeah, correct.
You just bolt in your stuff.
We have direct replacement parts, and we also have our sort of, we'll say, custom ones, but we are developing bolt-on solutions for all the rest of the components.
Yeah, constantly. For so many engines as well, it's insane. But that's good stuff. Thank you for doing it for us car guys.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks for swinging by.
Later.
Cheers.
I thought this car was real because I don't know anything about it, but if you actually look into the build, this is actually an E36 that has been packed up, and it is run by a turbo rotor out of an RX-8 and had a cage welded in to form all of its structure and hold it together. And it's actually a kit car that's now a drift car, and they've called it SLAMBO. This is awesome, and if you haven't seen them yet, check them out because that's something different. That's something I like seeing. If you've seen my other videos, you know who Michelle is. Now, aside from the racing, she does have her own business called Car Part Restorations. If you missed the pun, bring your parts back to life, CPR. Dad joke of the week, I guess. I didn't initially get it, but now I can't stop thinking about it. This is what she does.
What this? What the hell this? Why half dirty?
It's half price.
This is the more serious stuff. So what's going on here? What are we looking at? These are all different colors and...
Alright, so here we have some RB30 cam gears. This is just an original rusty one. We have a black high temp ceramic coating, a silver high temp ceramic coating, and then just some zinc plating colors that we offer. The three most common ones. So it seals it and gives it a coating so it doesn't rust again. Very common on restorations when everyone's doing a whole car or an entire engine bay. They want to do everything again in silver or gold or black.
And so there are different types of treatments been done on these ones?
If you have a look at these, there are different types. The two dry blasters, this is like a rougher metal sort of media that we use. Then we have the dry blaster with the glass bead. The difference with this one is the bead we use for that is angular. This is a spherical glass bead, so it sort of polishes it, makes it a little bit shiny. And then this is a glass bead mixed with water. That's the vapor blaster. That's
like
the
this one.
smoothest and then gives it that shine to it. You would have that one on steel and anything that's rusty, whereas the glass bead is more used on aluminium because it is a softer metal, and if you throw something angular at it, it's just going to destroy it. So,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
And what's to go with the lollies?
The lollies, so people can have a fun business card and some lollies.
You preferring the red or the purple?
I prefer the sour ones actually.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah, sour is the best.
We've got 3 flavors.
Sour skills are the best. That's what Michelle does behind the cars.
There were so many races on the night. If you wanted to check out the full eliminations rounds, you can check out my last video, but here are some of my favorites from the night. Bring in the supercars, the GDRs, the Aussie Muscle, and of course, a couple of Supras. Well guys, that is a wrap. Congratulations to the winner of the event overall, this pink Lambo Huracan, taking it all the way from South Australia. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at the next event on June 20. I will be there, I will be filming again, and hopefully I can jump in some cars at the next event. But otherwise, I had a great time. Hope you enjoyed watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And again, I'll see you on the next one. Let's see if someone else can take the title back.